Hey, I'm Ethan Bishop. Today I'm going to be showing you how to go from a completed VCAR file to ready to cut in the Shopbot. So here's my VCAR file. First of all, before we go to the flash drive and Shopbot computer, there's a couple things we're going to check. Make sure all our dimensions are correct, thickness is correct. Normally I like to zero to the top material because the Shopbot bed's pretty beat up, so it gives a more accurate reading. Then over here, we're going to double click this, check some material sub settings. We're going to check the thickness, just zero again. We want the clearance above to be about 1 inch. You can put as high as you want. This is just for fast travel. We don't want it to be too close to wood for risk of hitting something. And we just want to make sure the home start position is something insane so it's not going to go crazy. And then we're going to go ahead and save our VCAR file. Save as. We're going to upload it to Drive real fast. I already have it in Drive, and then from Drive we can go back to the Windows side of our machine and we can download the file to the flash drive and transfer it over. When you first walk over to the Shopbot, you're going to first make sure the warmer has been run. Ask iStock first, see if anyone else has done it. If not, you're going to click Cuts, C5, spin the warm-up routine. Make sure the yellow box isn't open. You're going to hit Start in the control box, and you're going to hit OK. And that's going to run for approximately 10 minutes. Okay, so once we move our file over, we're going to open it on flash drive, double click, open it VCAR real fast. It's going to be the same thing as on the laptop. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to secure our material down to the workbed. So my material here is 20 by 24 or 24 by 24. So I'm going to place screws around the corners far away from the material. And I can use this no numbers down here to measure out for my screws. So I know after 1 foot this way, I'm clear to place a screw wherever. And after about a foot this way, I'm clear to place a screw wherever too. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So after we screw down the material, we're going to go ahead and start at 0. So as you can see here with the keyboard in this orientation, the arrow keys will move the different axes, left to right. Page up and down will move the Z up and down. So after we know how to move that, we can go ahead 0 to 0. We're going to lower it just above our workpiece. Then we're going to move the X and Y so it's right on the edge of the material. In the computer, we're going to determine this as a 0 point, so it's going to cut our piece in the right location. So let's go ahead and do that. See right on the edge. So here we go to the yellow box. We're going to go ahead, as you can see here, as we move it around with the keyboard, you can see the values here moving. So once we have the X and Y in the location as we just showed before, we click 0, X, Y. Now we'll click 0. And that's going to tell the computer that this is a 0 location. And so then we can go ahead and close the yellow box. And now we're ready to do 0 to Z, which is this. We're going to have to use a different method. So we're going to, first of all, we're going to click Cuts. And we're going to be using C5, which is 0 Z axis with the 0 plate. So click that, C5. And then we have to go ahead and get out the 0 plate. So it's going to tell us to get out the 0 plate. So we're going to go to the machine, take that out. There's a little clip too, plate and clip. We're going to place the plate immediately under the bit. We're going to put the clip onto the bit, make sure it's not going to fall off. Once that's in place, we're going to go ahead and back hit C5. We're going to hit OK to run because we're over the 0 plate. The machine is going to lower the bit. It's going to hit the plate. It's going to go up once, down again. And it's going to go back up. And we can go ahead and put away our stuff. After that, we're going to start dust collection. So we're now ready to run the file. Okay, now since we have everything zeroed, X, Y, and 0 are both zeroed, we're going to be ready to send our toolpath out to the machine. So first of all, we want to close the yellow window because if that's open, it's going to mess it up. It's just not going to work, so we have to make sure that's closed first. Since we have the 1/8 inch bit in the machine, I'm going to select the 1/8 inch bit. I'm going to hit Save Toolpath, make sure output direct to the machine is checked. I hit Save Toolpath file, save it randomly, hit Enter, Enter again. And then it's going to prompt us to turn on the spindle. So this is where you turn on the spindle, you hit OK, and then the file will run your machine. I'm not actually going to run this today, so I'm just going to hit Cancel. And after that, since my next toolpath is requiring a straight bit, or a 1/4 inch straight bit, I'm going to have to change bits in the machine, so let's do that real fast. Okay, so here's just a brief overview of how to change bits. We'll first get our spanner wrench, or you get out our crescent wrench. So for this, we're going to have to remove the dust collection, which is a little complicated. We just loosen the knob, pull it down, pull the pin, pull it out. This is just a brief overview, so it's not going to tell you exactly what to do. But then from there, we're going to put our spanner and crescent on. We're going to push them together in order to release the bit. We're going to take out a different bit, put it in, tighten it back up with the same wrenches, We have different collets, all sorts of stuff for different bits, but I'm not going to get into that right now. And so once we're done that, we're going to put our wrenches away, and we're going to come put the dust collection back on. Okay, now since we've switched bits to the 1/4 inch bit, we're ready to run our second toolpath. So first of all, we're going to go ahead and close the yellow window again. Open this up. We're going to select just the 1/4 inch. Make sure we deselect the 1/8 inch. Hit save. Direct to the machine. Save toolpath. Enter. 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 And then it's going to prompt us to start the router, which we're not going to be doing today. But you hit OK. We'll start it up, and then we'll go ahead and run your file. So in conclusion, I hope this video gives you a general overview of the Shopbot, what to do, what not to do, hopefully make you safer on the machine as to not damage it. It's a very capable machine, very strong, so it's resilient to errors, but it's always good to have proper practice so we don't cause unnecessary damage to it.